Welcome everyone to the NGS Gaming Series. DB Smiley here, bringing you Logical Decision versus Reborn Knights Black, or Reborn Knights Red, excuse me. I just casted Reborn Knights Black a bit ago, and they managed to come back in the series down 1-0. Some really close games, all three games coming down to the wire in some ways. Well, game number 2, not as much. Sorry, I said they came all the way back from down 0-1, but they actually won map 1. It was map 2 they lost. But map 1 and 3, as close as it can get in terms of how those played out on that last series. So it was a really good match. But we're not done yet. We got even more Reborn Knights where those came from. These of the red variety. Logical Decision. Going to be their opponent. Both coming at you from Division B West, which is just currently a traffic jam in terms of the standings. A lot of teams kind of stacked up. Not really the clear hierarchy forming just yet. I mean, obviously, when you look at B West, you're going to look at Running with Turtles at the top. But from there, kind of a lot of teams beating up on each other. So, excited to see who can separate themselves from that kind of mid-echelon. A domination victory would be huge, would put you up at 6 points, tied with Running with Turtles in the standings at the moment. Right now, the playoff threshold is 3 points, but there are a total of 5 teams with that, and only 2 teams could make playoffs. So this game potentially has playoff implications. It's a bit too early in the season to say that with any certainty, but we see the Sylvanas ban, we see the Chen ban, we see the Kael'thas ban. So I think we're seeing a new meta just really start to develop over this season, the NGS Gaming Series. You know, we saw when we entered the season, it was just a Nubrek ban, Ana ban, Diablo ban, and then, depending on division, either like Kael'thas or Zeratul. That was pretty much what we expected. And now we're seeing Sylvanas and KT getting a lot of bans, especially Sylvanas. I've seen Chen get banned. Chen is one of those heroes that if someone on the other team plays it, you just don't want to deal with it. B-Train, I'm sure you're very happy to see that. It's not just you. But there's still the Nubrek ban. Leaves up Ana, who I think is just fantastic on this map. Because of the way rotations play out, she can stay very, very safe and really provide teams just some fantastic healing. Sleep Dart, great for securing turn-ins. Do we see the Ana pick out of the gate? Gonna be Maiev. So there we go. Maiev from Danebo. So Danebo had actually been playing some Warrior this season. But now we're going to see Maiev checking in. Second Maiev game of the night. But there's the Joanna Jaina. And I've seen this counter a lot. Joanna Jaina, especially on this map, the wave clear is just insane. E-Day jumping onto that Joanna Snow Glare. Appropriately so based on name, going to be jumping onto Jaina. Got Rise, Stay Mop, Stock, Ninja. 2 picks to come in. The Stukov grab. There's the ETC. Anduin. Okay. There we see the high priority again onto ETC. It's really climbed up. Notice no Diablo bans, no Garrosh bans. ETC is just that big right now. Rise going to be jumping in onto Anduin. And I think that actually is quite good. You have the Warden's Cage Light Bomb potential. He doesn't have a cleanse to kind of make sure Mosh goes through, which, you know, as opposed to like a Rhaegar Uther, you'd often take cleanse and actually just cleanse Mosh, that way it can't be interrupted for a bit. Falstad gonna be the ban, which is interesting because if any team I think wanted Falstad here, to me it was a logical decision. So it's strange for them to ban that hero out unless they're really worried about either Stay Mop or Stock doing damage with it. I was surprised to see that. Ana, gonna be the ban out. Makes a lot of sense. Nano boosted Icy Veins Jaina is not the most fun thing to deal with, but Ziltoid gonna get onto Junkrat. Junkrat I love on this map. The stall potential on the shrine is just incredible. And there's Tyrande coming in. Wono gonna go ahead and grab the Alun's Chosen and some other abilities that Tyrande brings to the table. Other abilities like things that aren't Alun's Chosen, and also sometimes Darnesian Archery, but It's, you know, it's Alun's Chosen. That's pretty much it. Alun's Chosen and... Oh, I forgot. Alun's Chosen and 2 charges of Cleanse every 7 seconds. I forgot. That's an important part into ETC. But there we see Sonya and Hanzo the pick. So this is an aggressive comp. Sonya going to enable a lot of value if a big tether happens. Hanzo bringing in the wave clear with the exploding arrow, which they definitely need, so I like that choice. But we have a Rexar sighting. The Rexar coming in once again from Ulysses. And let's actually take a minute to kind of gaze into the eyes of Sonya and ask Sonya the great questions like how often she's picked and how often she's been banned. And, oops. Didn't seem to want to do it. So, only a 6% pick rate, but, 1% ban rate. So, we haven't really seen a lot of Sonya. Very aggressive melee comp. Obviously, the concussion mine gonna help disengage, especially with as much melee as there is. But, logical decision, Reborn Knights Black, jumping into the match. Take a minute, and we're going to see Ziltoid here. Has played quite a bit of Junkrat and Sylvanas. 4.1 KDA this season. Respectable hero pool of 4, but it's all about the Junkrat this game as we move into the match. On the left side, it's going to be logical decision. We're going to have 1-0 on Tyrande. Ulysses going to be playing Rexar. Ide15 going to be playing Johanna. Stokelair on Jaina, and Ziltoid going to be on Junkrat. That is logical decision. And on the right, Reborn Knights Red. It's going to be Rise on Anduin. It's going to be Stock on Sonya. Danebo going to be on Maiev. Stema going to be on Hanzo. And Ninja going to be playing the ETC.
3, 2, 1.
Level 1 talents. Anduin has not picked. Are we going to get the pulse strategy? We are. Okay, no surprise. Hanzo going with Q build. Sonya taking Warpaint. Progrock ETC. Tether build, Maiev. Alun's Chosen, of course, the choice. We have the mana talent from Jaina. Hold Your Ground from Ide. Put some English on it by Junkrat. And the Wave Flare talent out of Rexar, as expected. As this should be, I think, a matchup that favors the Rexar if he plays well. But if Stock can get some poke onto the Rexar proper like that, could pay off quite well. Sonya with the self-sustain, both with the auto attacks and with the Whirlwind. Mostly going to keep an eye on this 4-man rotation here. Joanna doing a good job disrupting ETC coming in. Good condemn there. Maiev blinking into the back, possibly thinking of taking. No tether there. But going to keep an eye on those gem counts. Already we're seeing a bit of a lead on the side of Reborn Knights Red. And thank God Reborn Knights Red is always on the red team, it feels like. This is the first time I've casted them, so whatever. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm tired of this series. I was ambitious to pick this game up, so we're going to see how we do. I might just start, like, completely zoning out, and I apologize in advance if that happens. Woke up earlier than expected today, and, but here we are. I'm looking forward to it all the same. Heavy rotation on the bot, putting priority on that siege camp, trying to take the pressure off of Sonya and allow some siege. And this is where Rexar will need to clear this up, but it leaves Anduin soaking Soul Lane, and this is the DB Smiley Storm League experience. Healer solo soaking 2 lanes. That is what every Storm League game turns into. Array Plat will be there forever. VA15 condemn onto Ninja, but we're seeing the health bar start to dip a bit. Tyrande doesn't have the highest throughput healing unless she's able to get auto attacks off, and it's always risky to try to step up with this Hanzo, with this Maiev. Lunar Flare talent taken, though, by Tyrande, looking for follow-ups on the condemns, on the roots, etc. The Siege Camp still pushing in, but hasn't really gotten up to a turret yet, but getting close. Misha soaking This is smart. Misha soaking a lot of the minion fire to stall the siege giants pushing up. They're now getting on to this, but oh boy. Baited. Stamoff gets baited into coming in. Good job by Ulysses. Great rotation by Logical Decision. And down goes Sonya. I had to deal with Valk today? I didn't know that. Well, bad. Oh, the concussion mine almost separating ETC. Power Slide gives him just the right pixel to get to safety. Umbral Bind. Pull Ziltoid, does not pull Joanna. Gem count currently favoring Logical Decision. They have a turn ready. That Sonya kill making a big difference. But not far on the side of Reborn Knights Red. But Danebo with 26 needs to not die here. That's pretty pivotal to a potential successful turn in. Joanna with 20. She's gonna definitely have to be one of the ones that drop. Danebo gonna try to sneak turn in here. Joanna certainly wouldn't allow it. Good blink just to get to the wave clear. Does Joe rotate mid for turn in? Or bot turn in? Yes, she does. Turn in coming in. That's if this 21 gets in, that's big. That's 40. That is gonna make it where Tyrande and Junkrat can turn in. Or Junkrat and Rexar. Meanwhile, still only 10 gems turned in for Reborn Knights Red. 31 gems now on my F. If she can drop, that would be huge. Even if they don't win the shrine, just getting a drop before the Webweaver phase would be massive. But Rise, excuse me, not Rise, Ninja in a bit of trouble there. Gonna be able to walk away, root onto E-Day, but right now, not a rush to turn in by either team, it seems. But Ziltoid gonna get the turn. There's 10. And Logical Decision gonna get the first turn in on this phase. The colors look washed out to anyone else. I've been playing on low graphic settings lately. I find that it's actually more clear. Which is to say I can more easily distinguish things like AoEs, especially Flame Strike. Living Bomb stands out more. I've just found that low graphics or medium graphics are just I don't know, a lot better for me. But push on the top here by Logical Decision, as is standard on this map. Reborn Knights Red clearing up the mid. They took a long rotation though, and Webweaver mid is down. Webweaver bot still fairly healthy. Now the fight onto Webweaver top. Oh, Cleanse has to be used there on Danebo. Danebo has 39 gems. At this point, it seems like he's almost baiting. But Danebo very low. Needs to be careful here. Yeah, I can run this game on extreme and actually and get 60 frames a second without really any trouble. But it just, I find that there's too much shiny shit when I play on extreme. I don't get frame rate drops, that's not the problem. I don't get, like, you know, tearing or anything like that. I just get distracted because I'm ADD as fuck. But meanwhile, Danebo now has the turn, looking like he wants to drop this turn in the top. Did Joanna? No, they're looking at the fight, so this will be a turn, but the Riptire are going to secure the kill onto ETC, so the question now is, how much value does this Webweaver actually get, even though Danebo gets the turn in? Good vault there. But into level 10s with ETC dead, I don't think this Webweaver is going to be able to do too much. We do have Boars, Riptire, Blessed Shield, Welly, and Starfall. But yeah, this map, the colors definitely wash out when you play on low settings because a lot of like the quality color that you get from Tombs Fire Crane is based on lighting. Danebo is being very aggressive, but not really able to land those tethers yet. As you see, only 3 Umbral Binds stacked so far. So that's not going to get it done. Meanwhile, For context, ooh, oh. Kobe. That's how you trade out a cheeky kill. You get the cheeky Riptire, we're gonna get the cheeky Dragon's Arrow. Drop the wrist. So that actually worked out pretty well for them. They're gonna get this mid fort now. Starfall, oh, with the Boars though. Perhaps I spoke too soon as Danebo about to drop 15 gems. Condemned gonna secure his kill. Leap just trying to find gems, but the Lunar Flare gonna catch two. Stay Mop now having to jump over the wall. Rise gonna be able to get out of there though. But nonetheless, this is a fun game so far. A lot of kind of like just one-off kills traded back and forth, but turn-in available and available easily for logical decision at the moment. It is technically turn-in for Reborn Knights Red, but they would literally have to get everyone to turn in except for Danebo, who doesn't have any gems at the moment. He's the only one who wouldn't have to turn. Only 5 gems need to be dropped on the side of logical decision. Who's got him? Ide has him. It's just Ide. Yeah. So it has to be Joanna to turn. But still, only having to turn 5 gems in, a lot better than having to drop 55. And we do see Joe get that turn. Logical decision going to have the, yeah. Logical decision going to have the Web Weaver. And it is Light Bomb, Warden's Cage, Dragon's Arrow, Leap, Stage Dive. So this is a very much, like, one way to fight. And that is, they get the separation, they get the Warden's Cage, setting up the Stage Dive, the Light Bomb, the Leap, all that damage. It's sort of like a pseudo washing machine almost. Save without the Arak Raider, but the Starfall... Oh no! Oh, I've been there, and it's not fun, but the... Oh, great kill onto the Riptire! Light Bomb doesn't hit in time. Warden's Cage, though. Gonna separate out Snowglare. Will Snowglare go down? The Welly doing so much damage, and Danebo's gonna drop. And I've been there. What happened was ETC was trying to power slide, and click power slide at close range right as the cleanse came in, so the cleanse animation hits, and now where he clicked the power slide is no longer behind him. And it's a feels bad man moment, certainly not intended. Just a timing can really come back to bite you, but this is going to be a keep dropping, I think. Is ETC going to go for the stage dive engage? Sonya on the back line. Ooh. Sonya separated from the team. Warden's Cage used to collect Misha. And they really, really want that bear. Yeah, Light Bomb Stage Dive is shenanigans. The Light Bomb will go off whilst ETC is airborne, if you time it right. And so it can actually stun to secure people getting stuck in the Stage Dive. Meanwhile, gems being dropped here. And this is a situation where you drop gems as a way to get Web Weavers to try to push lanes out. And then hope that you can get enough gems on that push out to get a second turn in. But right now, structure's heavily favoring logical decision. Reborn Knights Red looking like they want to focus onto this mid lane. Are they going to rotate top? Or are they going to try to go for mid fort? Simulant sure looks like a rotation top. Yeah, it is. Well, maybe. Kind of not sure what the goal here is for Reborn Knights Red. Looks like they now want the mid fort. Junkrat is clearing tops. They have a 4v5. There's the Dragon's Arrow, but the follow-up wasn't there. That was a perfect Dragon's Arrow. Gets both Rexar proper, sans Misha, and Jaina. But the follow-up wasn't there. So that ult's down. First fort of the game goes down for logical decision. There's the Starfall, only collects ETC. But it's going to allow the kill onto this Web Weaver. Top fort going to stay alive. Rexar could Boars. Trying to get the re-engage. There's the Warden's Cage in the back. Here comes the meme combo. Stage dive absolutely annihilates Junkrat. And I think we did get the Light Bomb stage dive meme dream. But in that process, Ulysses now going to fall finally. Maev does drop, but that is another kill. And I don't think Snow Glare is going to survive much longer either. And that is actually a lot of gems lost for Logical Decision. So that is a very big boon. If E-Day goes down and drops gems, this is disastrous. But the team does not follow up and go for the gems. They're instead going for the fort. Hard to run past it when there are no minions. They're going to move on to boss. You can do this with Sonya. Sonya, incredible boss burn. Al going to spot this out, but there's nothing they can really do about it. And this will be a boss play. So Reborn Knights Red right back into this game. Saving that mid fort, paying dividends now, is now mid lane, pressure, equalize, one kata each going every 3 lanes. And the lanes are, the waves that the katas are coming up are actually synced up as well. So that's nice. Nice. There's the boss. We'll see what they do with it. Gem drop coming.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Fort goes down to the boss, but they're not going to push up keep wall with it. Instead, going to go for the Web Weaver turn-in. My phone is telling me it's bedtime. Sorry, phone. Not tonight. We got hots. We got hots to cast. But here we go. And Reborn Knights Red, I mean, I was worried there for a bit that this game was going to get one-sided. They've come right back into it. They executed the meme dream. They got the kill. Let's see if they can do it again. I think I said Reborn Knights Black several times now, and I do mean Reborn Knights Red. There is the head hyper-focus. 2 ults blown trying to get that ETC kill. But the single cleanse from Anduin denies it. And great cleanse there by Anduin. Focus now, trying to open up all the forts. Get Katas equalized in every lane. They're going to go for this bot fort. Hanzo doing a good job poking, being annoying. Web Weaver going to get killed top by Rexar. But that's only 4 people for this defense here in the bottom. Web Weaver, though, already had a half health. Rexar should be able to join soon. They can stay behind the wall to deny Meme Dream. Rexar still top. Gate still standing, though. Or at least not the gate, but the wall. Oh, here comes the combo. Maev goes in. Can she survive? She's very low, but manages to escape. Riptire blown up. Stock is down. But Jaina, with the welly, managing to find Maev onto the backside. So that's 2 kills on the Reborn Knights Red. Kind of a sloppy engage there. Maev went in, got immediately stunned out, had to run away, wasn't able to escape. Sonya dies on the back because the engage kind of gets awkward. Stage dive just to escape. Worked. That's going to be Siege Camp picked up bot. Could generate some pressure in this bot lane. They do see this camp, and they have 4 here. This is Reborn Knight retreating, and that is the right call. As with Ripper Air, that turned into 5 very quickly. Level 20 is on the horizon here for Logical Decision. Always like to see the Anduin build. Interesting to go with Moral Compass and push forward, but I like that because the auto attacks from Moral Compass do count towards push forward progress. So it works quite well. I am probably the only Anduin I find not taking this talent. I tend to go either the Q self-heal, or I tend to, if there's a lot of burst damage on the other team, take the healing when you lose 8% of your health. Yeah, no, Sonya was trying to go in with the stun to set up a big engage. But the issue just came down to without the rest of the team there to engage because everyone was peeling out Maev. There just wasn't the ability to get the engage they wanted. So this is going to be a web weaver spawning very deep in the lane, and it's a 19 defending 20 situation. Hanzo in the mid. This top keep is pretty much forfeit. It's just a matter of not dying, and welp. About that. Now Rise is going to be the next to fall, I think. I don't know if Rise might get out. Danebo doesn't. Yes, he does. Alright, so caster timing, but the health bars are just so low on the side of Reborn Knights Red. They need to back up. They need to get into the Hall of Storms. Light Bomb trying to be used in the death throws, but it's not going to be enough, and this could be game here. Probably is. Level 20 just now picked up by Reborn Knights Red, but with 2 deaths, ETC and Anduin, I don't know if it can happen. Danebo, oh, Tyrande goes down though, and there's a big Dragon's Arrow. Sonya trying to heal. The shields are still up. The focus, I think, needs to be onto the Junkrat, but the Ancient Spear missed there. Joanna doing a good job zoning Staymop. Stock now trying to get some damage, but it's not going to be enough. The core does eventually go down. It's going to be a logical decision taking game number 1. The logical decision takes the Tomb of the Spider Queen. They find the win they want. Taking a look at the stats, Hanzo just really doing a lot of damage, but you know, you didn't really execute that CC train the way you wanted. A lot of the time, I think Danebo just really had a hard time getting the kind of engage he wanted, and everything seemed to proc off because they went such a one-dimensional comp of Maiev needs to tether into a Warden's Cage, and that's how we engage. A couple times it worked great, but just Maiev unable to really stay alive. To this end, we're going to get set up for game number 2, and we'll be right back here in just a minute. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Nexus Gaming Series. Logical Decision up 1-0 in this series. We're heading to Infernal Shrines, though. And this map, the choice of Reborn Knights Red, so want to go with something similar to Tomb. It's very brawly. There's a lot of rotations, but there's a much bigger emphasis on macro play on this map as an overall. You know, like you can get value away from the objective a lot of the time. So we'll see if that happens. But here we go now. Jumping into this map, what's the first ban gonna be? Is it Sylvanas again? No, it's Diablo. So Diablo, gonna be the target. Diablo, of course, incredibly strong onto the map. A lot of chance for wall bangs. Ban on the other side. Was there something that stood out that, like, hey, we need to get rid of this? This is what hurt us in the last match. Nope. Still wanting to not deal with Chen. That seems to be the top priority. Is Panda Pal's too strong? Ban coming in. Is there something that Reborn Knights Red played that Logical Decision felt was problematic? Or do we see something like a Sylv ban where it's just a meta ban? There's the Sylv ban. Okay. It's a pretty meta ban, especially Sylv on this map shutting down the tower can be quite devastating to a team defending a Punisher. Not as OP as it used to be, but still quite strong. Rexar going to be the ban. The Rexar was difficult for the Sonya to deal with. And Ana going to be snap picked here. Ana still, don't call it a comeback. She's been here for years. Rocking your peers, putting suckers in fear. Making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Ana, very popular at the moment. Top tier healer. Danebo going to grab Kael'thas. Great shrine control. And Rai's going to get Stukov. So, Stukov is always an interesting pick on this map. Because he can get engaged on, he can get flanked, but the silence can control choke points very well. But still, not grabbing a tank here before first rotation. So there's going to be 2 picks and 2 bans. So they could get tank choked, and that's what I would like to see Logical Decision do. There's the Anubarak and the Vala coming out. Interesting. That is risky into Kael'thas. We'll see just how good Ana's aim is. I expect then Logical Decision to ban out ETC. I don't know what Reborn Knights Red bans here. Maybe a Mage, Jaina, perhaps. The Haka, okay. So also a heavy solo lane choke, really targeting bans at Ulysses at the moment. Taking a look at that, as we see player spotlight. Ulysses has shown some Thrall, but a big emphasis onto Thrall and Rexar. We haven't actually seen Chen from him in league play yet, but possibly some scrim knowledge. Ragnaros getting targeted, so we have quite a solo lane choke at the moment. Someone likes Ulysses. Ulysses likes Ulysses. Yeah, Ana Vala makes me nervous, because Vala's hitbox is about the size of a pinhead. And, yeah. I mean, you can. I expect Jaina honestly to be taken. There is Joanna Zeratul. So we haven't seen much Zeratul, but he's making an appearance. Staymont gonna be grabbing the Zera, and this is potential for a good VP combo. You can silence under the VP, follow up with Phoenix and Living Bomb and all kinds of fun goodies and stuff. Ninja. ETC was up, but choosing to focus the Joanna, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. There we go. Okay, that explains why we had an Ana, because we were having an Uther coming as a second tank. So, we have a Phoenix solo laner, from the looks of things. I like this. I like this draft a lot. Double support meta is back, boys. We did it. We did it, Reddit. We did it. Variant gonna be the play. Taunt Varian with Stukov is insane, and Uther will cleanse it out. But Uther will give armor. If anything, I would actually say, because you have Ana to cleanse the root, I actually think Uther should go Guardian of the Ancient Kings. I'm saying it right here. I think Uther should totally go Guardian of the Ancient Kings. If it's a taunt Varian, that's my play. Guardian of the Ancient Kings is level 7 talent. It competes with Cleanse, but gives 75 armor to someone who is stunned or silenced. And the way that this engage seems to want to work is, if it is taunt Varian, which I believe it is, Varian's going to run in and taunt, and then you get immediate root combo from Stukov. But we'll see. We'll see how right I am. I want to see it. I want to see it done my way. That's the kind of comp I would run. And it would be a really fun back and forth between these two teams. But with that, going to take a look here. Oops. Coming in the map, we got Wono on Ana, Ulysses on Phoenix, Ide on Anubarak, Snowclare on Uther, and Ziltoid on Vala. It is Logical Decision. And on the right, Reborn Knights red. It's going to be Rise on Stukov, Stock on Varian. Danebo going to be on Kael'thas, Staymop going to be on Zeratul, and Ninja going to be playing Joanna. Level 1 talents, Uther is going that stun build, so we have a tank Uther. Grenade build still the choice for Ana. Let's see where it goes. Varian is going into High King's Quest. I don't at all want to see Twin Blades. I really, really don't want to see that. Staymont being a bit aggressive, getting turned around on by Vala. Vala, though, gonna get quite low from this living bomb. Rotations, right now, favoring the Reborn Knights red. Uther staying mid. Just getting his auto attacks in. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I am sorry I subjected you all to that. If it's Twin Blade Variant, I might actually just Alt F4 and give up the stream. But meanwhile, Stock manages to get out of there, and now Staymop say, "Hey, you stay off my Variant, please." Logical Decision, grabbing neutral siege camp. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Is Stukov did not go low blow, so that leads me to believe that it may not be the taunt Variant. Unless that's just a comfort pick, the ranged auto attack, which it may be. But if you go like with taunt Variant, I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, try it. Go taunt Variant, go e-build root Stukov, and every time someone gets taunted, it is a free as fuck combo to root combo them. Zeratul having to stay top to help out with Phoenix, who is otherwise going to beat Zera in lane. Ziltoid getting very low. But with the double support, should be healed back up. Lickety split. That's why I think it's taunt, man. Although that said, if it were taunt, I would have actually liked to have seen Lion's Maw. Rise needs to be careful. Could get engaged on. There is a lot of stun potential. Spreading them heals. Getting them around. Gonna be bot shrine first. Logical decision. Wanted to push up, get some value on this wall. Not able to do so. XP about even. Here comes Varian flank, though. He's going to be here well before Phoenix is. Logical decision. Needing to back this up. But now ED getting the stun. Ooh, Arc. Stay mop. Oh, the living bomb spread is so bad. Oh no, E-Day's going to drop. E-Day's took a lot of damage there, but the living bomb spread forces Ziltoid and Snowglare to back up, and it limits where Anub'arak can retreat. So that's going to be the first kill of the match, and that should secure this shrine, given that there's already a 27-0 lead. That should secure the shrine over to the side of Reborn Knights Red. It is C-Smash, you are correct. But I'm telling you, taunt Variant Stukov. That said, if you're going to do that, I actually wouldn't go Joanna. I'd go like Blaze. Anyway, Punisher over the wall. It is arcane, but it's getting burned down quick. Wall still standing. Zera breaking away to soak, leaving Phoenix to counter this double soak at the moment. But holding his own. There's a 4-man defense. It was effective. Yeah, these builds are admittedly a little wild, but Rise, or Rainbow, excuse me, being the focus here, but should be able to get away. Anub'arak hard committing for this. Staymop trying to get onto Woe No. Has to back up now. Phoenix has joined the fight. So 5v4 at the moment with Varian top, but no real menacing to this engage. Staymop having to blink away. Uther is hungry for some Zeratul. He wants it. I do like the W build Vala on this map. I think it's a great choice. I like W build Vala just in general. Especially into Uther Ana, it's a lot of single target healing. It's a good way to Vala's on Uther and Ana's team. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Are they going to get on the Ziltoid? Dismount, but no engage. Neutral camp once again going to be taken here by a logical decision. I don't expect Reborn Knights Red to be able to counter this in time. Anu gonna dismount Joanna here. Nice cheeky dismount, buying the team the time. There it is. Zera checking anyone on this bruiser? Nope. Is Phoenix vulnerable? Maybe. Oh, engage here in the bot. Let's take a look. 3v4. So far, though, the only kill of the match, E-Day on that shrine. Level 10's approaching. They're going to take some damage, but going to be able to blink out of there. Nano Uther, I agree. If you Nano Uther, his Divine Shield lasts longer. That's a fact. I read it on a Snapple. That is not a fact. That is the opposite of true. Nobody be like sending me angry messages and we lost our match because we thought Divine Shield would last longer if Uther got nano boosted. It's not true. It's a lie. It is actually, that will not happen. With that, level 10's here for both teams. It is Strafe. We have Strafe, Salvo, Cocoon. Uther has not selected yet. Nano boost. Is this a Strafe Nano? Question mark? Or Strafe Salvo? Staymop so low. Gonna get the heal at the last second. Now the silence onto Anub'arak. This could turn it around. Staymop having to blink out of there. Did Salvo catch him? It did not. Staymop dodging the Salvo with a fantastically timed blink to help secure that kill. Meanwhile, Vala drops in the backline. That was a great fight here for Reborn Knights Red. Getting back into this series. I expect Divine Storm, but, we don't have Divine Storm yet. Uther did go Guardian of the Ancient Kings, by the way. Point for Smiley. I missed on taunt, but I got Guardian of the Ancient Kings. And I'll call it a win. I'll take it. I will absolutely take that win. I think that's a great talent choice here. Because honestly, like, if you just heal someone who's in silence, that's 75 armor. That's, it's no joke. Punisher over the wall. Oh, wait, sorry, it's 50 armor. My bad. That's right, because 75 armor, we were like, why was that in the game? It is only 50 armor. Still, it's a lot. Yeah, because back when it was 75 armor, it was just a must pick. Because that was insane. Ooh, is Snowgler going to be okay? He is. And so Zera overcommits. And now Kael'thas in a bad spot. Flailing swipe. Rise is probably... is he going to get away? He is. Ninja going to get away as well, but that's 2 kills. Pushing a bit too hard under the fort. Getting punished for it. Is Ninja going to get sighted? No. Varian getting flanked here by Phoenix. There's the Colossus Smash. Varian is doing quite a lot of damage to Phoenix. Obviously, with Shattering Throw, that will become insane. 4v4 push in this top lane. And despite getting first 2 Punishers, still no forts down in favor of Reborn Knights Red. Map's still 6-6 in structures. 2-3 in kills. Level 13's here. Logical decision, and, ooh, boy. Alright, Varian's gonna be able to walk away from this. Or if he sticks around, a noob absolutely could dive fort. Drop beetles and, set up an engage. Cocoon's available. I think they might want to even dive fort here and go for Varian. But, that said, they are going to turn their attention to the siege camp. Zeratul rotating in, Phoenix rotating top. At the moment, a 4v4, but Stukov joining is going to make it a 4v5. Silence onto the point. That's going to secure a kill onto Uther. Uther's still going to be able to throw it. Oh, that is such a good VP. Because it stops Uther from healing. It allows them to get onto Ziltoid. That's the kill. That was such a good... That's a weird thing to say, because it's like you VP the target you're trying to kill. I know, like, why are we doing that? But by VPing those targets, Uther can't heal. And then once you're actually ready to engage, once the cooldowns are up, you drop it, you engage onto Vala. That was actually a really good VP. And Reborn Knights Red now, with a chance. They're going to get both these Impaler camps in the mid. And it is going to be a bottom shrine. So that does favor Reborn Knights Red. Although actually both teams down a wall in this. But why do I look away from the fight? I am not thinking. Meanwhile, Vala going to go down. What a time to look away from the fight to talk about macro. And second kill there onto a Nubrak. Reborn Knights Red really taking control of this game at the moment. And they should be able to get this shrine. With the Kael'thas, with the Zeratul, they'll be able to clear it rather quickly. But now the question is how much value do they get in this mid. Colossus Smash gets interrupted with the Sleep Dart. Great Sleep Dart there by Wono. And with these 6 Impalers up, they should almost get this fort, but now with the minion wave coming up, that's going to stall a bit. Silence, though, onto Phoenix with the root combo. Phoenix going to get away, though. There's the power of Guardian of the Ancient Kings. You just saw it. 50 armor, no joke. But that is going to be a frozen Punisher in this bot lane. There is no wall debated over. No level 16s here yet for logical decision. I think they need to yield this fort. Possible focus here onto Uther? Or at least getting the mid fort while they can. This is an interesting laning matchup, but the fort goes down. We're going to keep our attention down here for the moment. Just know if that mid-4 falls, which is about to. Varian did it. Looking for the leap over. Stukov normally wants to follow up on the root combo on that, but that was a good vault out of the way to make sure that nothing happened in terms of follow-up potential. Keep wall will go down. Punisher low. Reborn Knights red, choosing not to engage. Varian gonna go top, get some push value. A lot of archer minions, so this could be fourth going down. Neutral camp gonna get grabbed here by Reborn Knights red. Yeah, well, they're having a hard time winning a team fight. The key is Vala has to be alive for them to win a team fight. I mean, there's no winning a team fight without Vala, and Vala's been going down pretty early in these last few fights. Taking a look, Vala right now is sitting at 3 deaths. And it's not just that Vala's playing bad or something, it's just that you're seeing a really focused, tight engagement to make sure they get Vala down. And even though Vala got some HP buffs, I mean, she's still squishy AF, and we're seeing that result. Heroics up, though, for both teams. Equal talent here. Impaler camps being grabbed by Reborn Knights red. No bruiser camps yet on the map. It is going to be a mid-shrine, so you want to definitely get that bruiser camp before the next objective starts, and you want to time it well. But 6 Impalers, you can push up again and try to look at mid-wall. I think Phoenix can win the fight, but you really need some extra damage. I think Vala just has to be alive. At least for Vala needs to be alive, like, long enough in the fight to get damage out. But it seems like either Vala or Noob are getting deleted just so quickly in these fights because of that armor reduction. So Colossus Bash working out well. But Rise had a really good root combo too in that last fight. A Noob coming in, 3-man stun, focus on the Kel'Thas, but down goes Vala once again. And the salvo can chunk out some damage, but it's not going to be enough. Snowglare just trying to get Stukov. Stukov with the self-heal, going to be able to stay alive. Snowglare, on the other hand, will fall. And once again, just the instantaneous blow-up onto the first target. And Stukov with that big AoE heal, counter-engaging all that damage that Phoenix throws out. Ooh, Staymop has gone over the wall. He's back. They should get keep here. They have 4 Impalers still up and a Catapult, even without their own damage. So this is definitely keep. They're going to grab mid keep, and that's a good keep to get. Generally, you want to prefer side lanes when you can, but that was a quick reaction. Death timer's still a little bit on the short side for logical decision, so I like that move. Gonna now rotate into their bruiser, put pressure on this top lane here before this Punisher comes up here in the mid lane. And if this is an arcane Punisher, I mean, really just any Punisher at this point, it's gonna be a 17-minute Punisher probably. Any Punisher going in favor of Reborn Knights red, I think, ends the game. But already we're seeing a setup on the point. Biological decision. Phoenix wanting to be in a flanking position. Zeratul going to sniff it out. Sleep Dart onto Zera. There's the stun. Silence into the back, doing some good damage. Cocoon there onto Kel'Thas. Now the turnaround onto Staymop. Staymop very low. He's going to get the salvo, and down he goes. Meanwhile, Uther is going to be alive. So that's the first kill. Can they get Ziltoid? Ziltoid was a bit out of position. Ziltoid does go down, though. It's a 4v4 at the moment, and there you see it. Vala's squishiness just can't really deal with this Varian. If you're just a little bit out of position, you will pay the iron price. But now they engage onto Varian. There is the grenade trying to stop the healing. The silence, though, going to allow Stock to get the protected by the way up and start walking away. And now Rise in a bad spot. CC combo, but we're seeing the value of Super Strain, keeping Stukov alive just long enough to get another round of heals out. Is Ide going to go down in time? I think Ide will survive this. And now Stock is going to be the next to fall. Tries to get onto a Nubarak. Ooh, Auto's going to fall there to Kel'Thas. Stock does finally drop, but as does Snowglare. And now Uther, can he get the heals onto a Nubarak? A Nubarak has the W. Uther going to keep a Nubarak alive, but he's going to drop at level 20s here. Now for Reborn Knights Red, they do have pressure onto the core. They are going to pick up the Shrine, I think. No, Daneba is going to drop the Cocoon onto Joanna. Staymop coming in. They need to finish. They need one more minion. Staymop finds the kill onto Phoenix there. And this is the granddaddy of them all, the Arcane John Cena. There is an attempt to re-engage on the Ziltoid. Oh, what a peel. And Ziltoid is stepping back up. Blink's almost off cooldown, baby. Back it up. Ana and Uther are going to be up for this. Phoenix is not, but neither is Kael'thas. But still, with a near full health Arcane Punisher and the shield's already down, I'm pretty sure this is GG. Trying to bait the Punisher away, just buy as much time as they can. Zeratul, though, already has the core down to 30, and that's going to be taking us to a Game 3, Reborn Knights Red, even up the series. Great win by them. That was a much more dominant win than we saw from Logical Decision in Game 1. So, excited to see where this takes us for Game number 3. Very excited to see where this takes us for Game number 3. So there we see Stukov just with a ton of healing, out-healing both Uther and Ana. Other than that, you know, Vala got a lot of damage, but she was just getting deleted so quickly in those fights. But we're going to get set up for the next game. We'll be right back here. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Nexus Gaming Series. Alterac Pass will be our decider here between Logical Decision and Reborn Knights Red Final match of the night, and it is late, and I am sleepy. So let's hope this one's a one-sided stomp. I don't care who wins. I just want to sleep. Luckily, I can sleep in a bit tomorrow. So Samuro getting banned out. That is apparently a play. I'm guessing on this map that that logical decision has shown. So immediately taking that off the map. Samuro is one of those heroes that it's really hard to play against because most people who pick Samuro are so bad at the game that you don't actually ever get practice against a good player playing a Samuro who actually knows how the hero works. Which means once you actually play it in competitive, you're just not at all prepared. Meanwhile, Sylvanas banned out again. What is Reborn Knights Red gonna ban out here? It's the Chen. No pandas. No pandas allowed. I'm okay with this. Second ban. What bothered them last match? Was it the Stukov? It was the Anubarak. Wait, no, they had Anubarak last match. They're banning it out. They're not going to pick it. That said, Anna's up. She's great on this map. Li Ming can be very, very good on this map. You want camp clear of some kind. Falstad? Okay, I'll take it. Falstad Global. I think first pick's too early. I think when you have heroes like ETC up, when you have heroes like, yeah, I mean, ETC definitely is a top priority for me. When you have Jaina and Kael'thas up, although you know the opponent's not going to take both, so you don't have to do that. There's Joanna, and there's Jaina. So keeping it, taking it back to their roots here. E-Day 15, grabbing the Joanna, going back to that Tomb of the Spider Queen style we saw. I like it. It's simple. It's easy to execute. Nothing wrong there. It's just that Samuro can split push very quickly. I'm not saying it's strong. I haven't seen Logical Decision play it, but I don't think they're banning it unless they have seen it from Logical Decision. I can't imagine they would first ban it. But there's Tyrande Diablo, so it's a hell of a lot of engage. Hell of a lot of engage. And it really is up to the communication of the Diablo. Whether or not he's flipping, like, should Tyrande aim the Lunar Flare at the tail or at the wall? That's a legitimate question. Diablo has... Either they've worked on it in the past, or Diablo's going to have to communicate it efficiently. Raynor ban, makes sense. True Shot Aura really supports Raynor well. Raynor can pair well with the Diablo with just the raw damage follow-up. Rexar going to get banned out, so still not wanting to deal with that again.
For the Alliance above all.
Junkrat Anduin. Okay. So we have the Anduin to kind of help deal with this Diablo. If someone's going to get CC trained, you can pull them out. Anduin, though, doesn't really have burst healing. Not until 16, when he can go Inner Focus to get an extra burst. Or at 20, when he can go Desperate Plea. And so, if they can really commit to the burst, I think that's strong. And, okay, we just saw them commit to burst. That's what we're seeing now. Still, you know, it's not... Anduin's not awful on burst healing at any means. It's just a matter of he's not the burstiest. And often when you're dealing with a Diablo, that burst can really be quite helpful. But still, kind of going back to the roots, yeah, Light Bomb can work. That's true. Light Bomb, the shield. The only issue is that Light Bomb takes so long to go off that if they're actually bursting well, I mean, we saw that actually in game 1, where someone was killed multiple times before Light Bomb actually was able to go off. And Light Bomb doesn't go off if the target dies, I believe. Here we go, just getting set up for this ultimate game. So two best of 3 series actually going to best of 3. What more could you ask for besides sleep? Sleep would be nice. And Leorc gonna be the pick here as well. I don't want to see Light Bomb plus Falling Sword. I know it's a thing, and I know it has that kooky interaction, and I know it technically works, but like I don't like Falling Sword in principle because it's like, hey, your tank's gonna leave the team fight for 3 seconds. Best of luck, backline. So I've never been a big fan of that. But anyway, introducing the team for the last time. Logical Decision on left, Wono on Anduin, Ulysses going to be on Leoric, Ide going to be on Joanna, Snowclare on Jaina, and Zotoid back on Junkrat. Don't call it a comeback. Meanwhile, on the right, Rise going to be on Tyrande, Stock going to be on Thrall, Danebo going to be on Falstad, Staymop going to be on Zul'jin, and Diablo is going to be played by Ninja. Here we go now. Joanna getting separated out from the team. Staymop. Kinda out in front. Poking into Zul'jin. It looks like who's gonna go top? Is it gonna be Falstad? No, Thrall's already top. I am sleepy. Level 1 talents. Hold strategy. Mana regen. Law of Hope over the Hold Your Ground. That one surprises me. Just because there's so much CC on the other comp. Other than that, Fealty unto Death. This one is really interesting. It's a soloing to Staymop actually low here. He's going to get away. That's an interesting choice because it doesn't really bring you any value on the objective. And Zul'jin already up to 4 stacks. So, yay. Because it doesn't bring you any value on the objective, I almost would rather see Skeletal swing heals, but we'll see. Yeah, let's all be... It's getting a bit heated in chat, and I know that most people are just arguing in good faith and good spirit, but let's make sure to keep it nice in chat, everyone. Let's also keep it nice to the players in the game, and not try to avoid saying anything mean directed at any player in the game. Thank you. With that, both camps picked up here. Camp picked up a bit earlier, though, on the side of Logical Decision, so he should be able to double up right as the top shrine phase starts. Staymop a bit out in front, needs to be careful. Blizzard gonna be able to walk away. Ninja, though, very, very low. Lunar Flare just trying to peel Ninja out. At least buy some space. Falstad coming in for the flank. Misses the attack. The Platonic Ideal. Wow, we are getting deep here on Nexus Gaming Series. We are talking about the Platonic Ideal Vala. All right. I saw someone saying like let's not get heated, so I just wanted to make sure that everyone in chat is staying friendly. What's the timer on this camp? It's up in 10. Logical Decision could take it. Looks like they are going to take it, and I like that decision. On the other side, because that camp was a bit later, you know, they're not going to be able to start it right away. So instead, Zul'jin, Diablo pushing up, actually looking potentially for a channel, but Leoric would be able to zone Thrall off. Kent picked up here. No one really rotating yet. Junkrat's still staying bot with Falstad. Leoric's still top with Thrall. No one really committing to an objective push. But now, camp is going to be grabbed by Reborn Knights Red, so they are going to get it into lane. And it is a bit later, which means that the camp for Logical Decision will be pushed in under towers. This is actually an alright timing here. Let's see what Logical Decision decides to do, as they are going to have to worry about that camp coming in just a second. Looks like we're starting to see Reborn Knights Red push in. They're going in for Ulysses. Stun onto Joanna. I think that's more just to enable the continued engagement onto Leoric. Leoric does have a tap. Echo the elements finished by Thrall. He's going to come in. Lunar Flare onto Wono. Wono in a lot of trouble. Oh, and dies right before the W heal can save him. That would have been a huge W heal. Hit 4 people. Would have gotten 80% boost, but not happening at the moment. Gonna happen here on this engage. Leoric chunking out some damage. Anduin not here yet, but no channel at the moment. Junkrat just being so pesky. And now Anduin's back up, and the health bars are much higher on the side. Logical Decision. And there you see the power that Junkrat can have on this map. And there's really no one who can go over the wall other than Falstad for Reborn Knights Red. And going over the wall while the cannons are up on Falstad does not sound like a good idea. Chat, let me know if you think I'm underestimating Danebo's Falstad, and if he can in fact go over the wall under fort to try to 1v1 Junkrat. I don't think it could work. A great stall out. Still no objective, though. It seems like we're just content right now to trade camps and keep pushing the lane. No channel progress at all at the moment. Falstad, is he going to get the channel? All right, we have channel progress. Progress. This is going to generate a response from Logical Decision, but they almost have level 10s. But only 20 seconds left to get the counter channel. 5 people here defending. Reborn Knights Red wants this objective. Joanna coming in with the Condemn. Separating out Ninja. Ninja flipping Ide. Here comes the Riptire. His level 10s are insta-locked. Entomb locking down Ninja. Ninja is going to drop. Rai's going to have to walk away. All the ults insta-locked. All the ults insta-blown. Great value. And that is going to be probably objective. Diablo will be back up in 5. Thankfully for Reborn Knights Red, and I say this, Diablo only had 96 souls. If he had any more souls, he had the 100. That's going to be a long time before they can recover from that death. But they managed to actually stall the interrupt 4v5 with Leoric going away to soak. So I think... Oh, Ziltoid very low. Can they get the kill? Oh, Joanna with the Condemn. Sunder trying to find Ziltoid. Stock going to have to walk away now. Still no objective. Almost 8 minutes into the game. Just both teams kind of poking back and forth. Camps are up even. 8 minutes, 15 seconds. No channel. What? Like... Here comes an engage now. Riptire, Mighty Gust. Ziltoid very low in the back. But just, you know, right now, no real sense of urgency to get the objective. Both teams, I think, more worried about losing the team fight and getting kind of snowballed. And the first objective can be very powerful on this map, but as yet, I mean, we just don't have one. Junkrat playing very cautiously to defend this objective. Diablo going for the channel. Rise now going for it. Junkrat gonna just drop bombs over the wall. Now Falstad steps up, tries to throw some damage. Ziltoid is low if they can just get some damage back there. Rise looking for the Starfall just to prevent Ziltoid from stepping up to interrupt again, but that is a big ult to use just to try to get a channel, and if they don't get it, which they don't, that's pretty bad. Here comes the Bless Shield Light Bomb. The Root gonna take out Zul'jin, and that is a big kill there. This map playing very slow. Welly slowing down Rise. Mighty Gust gonna be used. Sunder trying to find Rise. Rise is gonna drop. Ooh. But Junkrat drops in the back as well, so it's a 2-for-1 at the moment. Snowglare having to walk away, needs to be a bit careful. Now Anduin, though, could be in a really bad spot. There's the flip, separating him out. Joanna coming up to help out, though. It's a 3v2. Can Thrall get the kill? APOC going to be used. It hits nothing. And it just seems like anytime someone gets a kill, they don't really get a foothold off of it. And so we'll see what happens. E-Day going for the channel. Gonna get interrupted. This is, I mean, we are 10 and a half minutes into the game. We have no objective. Oh, well, nope, there's the engaged Bless Shield Light Bomb on to Thrall, and I'm really learning, like, just as a support player, like, when to use Light Bomb just by watching Wono. The Light Bomb timings have been fantastic. It's always nice to cast these games and to just learn something by watching kind of how the team combos effectively. So it's things I can take into kind of my own play. But finally, 11 minutes into the game, we have our first Cavalier phase, and we also have our first Souls reset. Diablo goes down. And that's a big one. Camp does push up in this mid, though. It's going to need to get cleared up, but a heavy focus onto the top lane. Could be used to rotate into a boss, but there is boss steal potential. There's the Sunder, there's the APOC, there's the, of course, Mighty Gust. That could be used to steal boss. Mighty Gust trying to disengage, but once again, the Condemn Light Bomb with the Bless Shield. Tons of CC chain, but Snowglare stepping up to follow up is going to drop. 3v3 at the moment. Looks like disengaged, but this is still a pretty healthy Cavalier on that top keep wall. Mid fort very, very low as well. Do they get the finish? They do. And top wall is almost dead, and if only Tyrande clearing it, it may not survive. Camp going to be picked up here by logical decision. Camp picked up here by Reborn Knights Red. Still a winnable game for both sides, but level 16 very soon for the side of logical decision. Lane's pushed out though, so they're going to have to step up to get that soak. That's going to open up opportunities for Reborn Knights Red to look for a pick and get back into this game before level 16 hits. Junkrat has stepped up, but he's always hard to engage onto when he has Concussion Mine nearby. Perhaps an engage onto Thrall. There are going to be minions under the fort. They could do this, but they don't take the aggressive rotation. Instead, they're just going to push up fort, try to get the structure down. Diablo and Falstad not here yet, but Falstad could backfly. He's not going to backfly. He's playing this safe. I kind of almost want to see the backfly gust, but it definitely would have been risky without level 16 when logical decision just picks it up. So there's level 16 for logical decision. Reborn Knights Red's still a full level away. Once again, the light well here from Anduin. And this time he actually does go the inner fire. So I'd be interested to ask, if I get a chance, what makes you decide inner fire versus moral compass at level 4? Possibly just the fact that there's a thrall there that you think you can melee. But now we're seeing Reborn Knights Red. They're pushing structures. They're trying to find level 16 as they can. The problem is, unlike logical decision, there just isn't unlimited stun or unlimited interrupt on the side of Reborn Knights Red. They're gonna have to time their interrupts very well in order to stall this shrine long enough to get 16. If logical decision pushed onto the shrine, which they did not. So, moot point, I guess. Level 16 almost here. There it is. Balance being grabbed. Everything across the board looking fairly standard so far. Thrall has not picked a 16 yet. Ooh, not going with the lightning, instead going with the Alpha Wolf. Alright. So let's see. At this point, Falstad gonna grab this camp. There's the stun. Bless Shield looking for the engage. Light Bomb gonna collect on to Rise. Rise trying to walk away. Sunder comes out, not in time to save Rise. Ulysses trying to get the re-engage. Oh, a little bit of counter synergy there. The Riptire knocking out of Entomb. Ziltoid gets the channel. Diablo looking for the stun, trying to get a kill on the Ide. That fantastic double stun Diablo combo might enable them to re-engage this. They are a bit low. They do have time to go back and tap if they do it right now. But instead stepping up, looking for the flank. They don't have a healer, so this is all the HP they have. Trying to move in onto Wono. Doesn't get the stun combo. Down goes Diablo, but also down goes Tyrande. So they equaled it up and actually neutralized the turn-in. So that was a well-played engage there by Reborn Knights Red. A worthy trade, honestly. Because you're going to come up, you're going to have Tyrande here. You don't have your tank, admittedly, but you have heals. And that's kind of going to let you poke and stall, and that's what you need to see. Zul'jin, Sognabot. Still a 1-level XP gap. Not really narrowing as we approach level 20. So, Reborn Knights Red, I think I want to see a little sense of urgency from them here. Once Diablo's up, they look for this engage. Diablo at 86 souls, so in a good place. Poking in now. They're moving in for this fight. Kind of just the calm before the storm at the moment. Leoric possibly looking for Entomb. Zul'jin clearing out those minions. Here comes Leoric, reducing damage of the red team, but Anduin goes down all the same. Ninja is killing it this game with these Diablo combos. It is what has brought them back into this game. And now Snowglare a bit low, but so is Stock. Stock is going to take a lot of poke from Juggernaut. Oh, the Ice Block! Oh, but the Lunar Flare is better. What a great game of rock, paper, scissors we just saw. But, Tyrande shows up late with the dynamite. Ooh, there's the engage. A little bit of a miscommunication between Diablo and Tyrande as to where the stun needed to go, but nonetheless, this is the channel. Reborn Knights Red, they're 14 seconds away from getting the objective. They have 4 people defending against 2. Even if Leoric comes in, it's against 3. Entomb is up, though. Tyrande needs to be careful. Alright, she's fine. So this is Reborn Knights Red getting the second objective of the game, because that's where we're at. 18 minutes into the game, perfect time for the second objective. I like that strategy, though, that I saw from Logical Decision. The way they played that first objective, stalling out, it worked out well for them. But as soon as Diablo starts getting devastating charge, starts getting domination, just bodies start hitting the floor. And heavy focus onto this bot lane. This Cavalier, very, very healthy. Is Cavalier the right term? I mean, I know it's technically Frostwolf Cavalry, but he is a member of the Cavalry, therefore a Cavalier. Am I correct in this, or am I... Riptire coming out, trying to disengage this. There goes Diablo, moving into the back line. Does not get the kill that time. Is rooted, very low, but Junkrat goes down. Mighty Gus trying to peel out Diablo. He has the Hellgate, and he is going to walk away from this. Ladies and gentlemen, Ninja is Houdini. But I don't think they can end. And I think they need to walk away. And Ide not wanting to let them do this. Staymop staying behind a bit too long. But there we go. Level 20s for both teams. That Hellgate was so clutch from Diablo.
Our raiders fought with honor and died with glory.
Diablo charging the fort. Doesn't get grant stacks, unfortunately, so his quest's still incomplete. Incomplete. Wow. I'm tired. Here we go now. Boss play from Reborn Knights Red. It's not going to be contested. Siege camp grabbed. Looks like it's going to be a boss trade, I would expect. But this boss is already grabbed by Red. And with Mighty Gust, not the Mighty Gust upgrade, but Epic Mount, so probably has fly up. Falstad could fly in and gust this to steal this boss. And we are seeing Reborn Knights Red rotating right on down here. So keep an eye on this rotation. Zul'jin leading the way at the moment. This boss is low, down to about 20% health. Diablo needs to get onto the point and needs to get onto it now. But now seeing how low that health bar is, here comes the Riptire. Light Bomb on the Falstad. There's the stun. But Ninja all over Junkrat in the back line, and that's going to be the first kill. And now the Hellgate onto the point to secure it, and that's going to be a boss steal. That's going to be a kill onto Anduin. That's going to be a kill on Joanna. That's going to be a kill on Eric. That is a 5-man team wipe, and Reborn Knights Black just came back and took this series on a very strong map too, and a great, patient comeback play, knowing when their tower spike was with that Diablo, knowing how to use it. Ninja is 100% the MVP of this game, but we also had some great plays from Lunara, some great plays from Thrall, Zul'jin, Falstad, and that is going to be the series. I enjoyed it. So it's a good night to be a Reborn Knight. Not so much if you're not a Reborn Knight. If you're just a still dead knight, maybe not a great night for you, but if you are reborn, it is a great night to be a knight. And with that, Reborn Knights Red gonna take the series. I'm gonna be honest though, and I apologize to both versions of Reborn Knights. I am just too sleepy for a post-game interview. It's 12:15. I need Betty by time. Night, sleepy sleeps. But with that, fantastic matches tonight. 2 best-of-3 series that live up to the billing. Very close back and forth games, but you kind of see the stellar plays pick up. And you know what? Even though I'm not going to do a post-game interview, I got to throw this up. It's well-earned. Player spotlight here onto Ninja. He just made so many plays for Reborn Knights Red. So, there you go. RK Ninja, well done, sir. Thumbs up, double thumbs up. Great job. All of Reborn Knights Red, really good patient. And honestly, all of Logical Decision. I loved how they played that first objective. It was brilliant. And I loved how they played Tomb. Infernal Shrines got away from them. But honestly, just a great series. Happy to see it. Thank you to both teams for letting me class. Thank you for Reborn Knights Red. Sorry to both the Reborn Knights teams for no post-game interview. But with that, everyone, signing off. Have a great night. Take care. Thanks for watching.